Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play Final Fantasy XI mit Alwyb. So, wir müssen einmal unsere Waffen ablegen. Zack, weg. Und dann checken wir das Imperial White Gate. You want to know what's behind the gate? You may very well have business within the palace, but we have our orders. Presentable attire, no weapons. Be on your way. Na? Ich hab doch keine Waffen. Und ich hab doch presentable attire, oder nicht? Ach, ich hab hier noch. Okay. So, jetzt. Was? Auch noch ab. Ach ja, Moment, ich habe ja das, ja, genau. Gott, wie war das jetzt wieder? Ich muss in Equip, ne? Ach, das ist so ein blödes Untermenü, war das... lass mich kurz überlegen. Ich muss in Config. Nee. Ach, verdammt. Oder mal aus dem Markt raus. Ah ne, hier Equip Set und dann muss ich Equip. Genau. Ich habe das ja nur hier drauf geklämmert, dieses Set, aber jetzt müsste es gehen. What? Also jetzt macht mich fertig. Was habe ich denn noch falsch an? Die Dragon. Ach, jetzt ist ja das. Jetzt habe ich wieder Waffen. Jetzt nehme ich das wieder weg. So. Jetzt müsstet ihr mich aber reinlassen. Ja. Presenting Naja Salahim, President of Salahim Sentinels. Also of Salahim Sentinels, presenting an ordinary person and preventer of Ragnarok, Alwyb. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The Coronation Ceremony of Nashmeira II, the 16th Empress of the Mahjab dynasty, will now commence. Let us begin by offering our praises to Lord Alexander, the guardian of the Empire for 1,000 years. Master of Ceremonies? Your Magnificence, it is not yet time for your address. We shall dispense with the formalities. We wish to speak with our guests directly. But Your Magnificence, this breaks with customary protocol. This is our second coronation, and we shall do as we please. Of course, Your Magnificence. Her Magnificence, the Empress. That girl? Why? She's barely more than a child. Ladies and gentlemen, silence for the Empress. My distinguished guests, Many and varied events have befallen us, and we are certain there are those among you who hold little love for the Empire. Yet despite all that has come to pass, you have chosen to bestow your blessings on our coronation, for which we humbly thank you. Traditionally, we would hold a grand ceremony that would span the entire nation. However, as we desired your presence and acknowledgement, this somewhat more intimate setting was devised. The noble families, the high-ranking officers, my business opportunities. Dignitaries of the Middlelands, we regret the fear and confusion the hostile actions of our empire have caused among your nation. We also wish to express our most profound grief at the loss of life during the incident with the destroyed airship. Lift your head, Magnificence. The crew members and elven knights aboard the Endymion were indeed badly injured in the crash. But thanks to the swift actions and expert first aid of Musketeer Najib, not a single life was lost. Truly? Then you must allow us to dispatch Imperial alchemists to aid in their recovery. They are highly skilled in regenerative procedures. We gladly accept your offer of aid, Your Magnificence. Empress Nashmeira, I would like to discuss your intentions regarding the future of relations between the Empire and the Middlelands. A worthy topic. However, I believe our first step will be to rebuild the conditions that existed between our nations before recent events. You wish to return to a neutral state of mutual non-aggression? Yes. The Beastmen forces threatening the Empire have not ceased their assault. And despite the standoff, our war with the Eastern nation continues. It is impossible to know when Urhgan will once again have a time of peace. Your fear that we should strengthen our ties, that the Middlelands will be drawn into your conflicts? You are correct, Monorels. You must not be so defeatist, Your Magnificence. I must apologize for my late arrival. Gastro! We are glad to see you back from your journey. You are too kind, Your Magnificence. Your letter to the Mikado has been safely delivered. That's where you gotten off to? Yes, President Nasha. I hope you might forgive my unauthorized absence. Were you able to gain an audience with the Mikado? You may speak freely, Gesho. This news concerns everyone present. As you wish, Your Magnificence. The Mikado responded with these words. It will be difficult to negotiate a peace at this time. This was not unexpected. However, the Mikado also stated he would raise the matter among the Council of Lords. The East is a land of tradition. The Mikado is not free to act as he pleases. Any decisions will require long consideration. The same may be said of the Empire, if I may be so bold. You are quite correct, Gesho. A sudden imperial order to cease hostilities could speak a rebellion within our eastern forces. I humbly offer my continued services as a conduit between the Empire and the nation of the East. I await your orders, your magnificence. Thank you, Gesho. Huh? Someone's moving up in the world. I have Alwyb to thanks for my fortune. I see your magnificence has begun the peace process on all fronts. Yes, we hope to ratify a treaty of friendship with the Middle Lands even as we negotiate a peace with the East. We are not forgetting one rather colossal problem that remains. The Iron Colossus. Yes, it still remains on Nuzul Isle, though badly damaged. Which means the Empire can give no guarantees that this doomsday weapon will not one day be repaired and used to threaten the peace of the world once more. The only solution to this dilemma is to destroy the device under the scrutiny of those present here today. Would you not agree? Yes, that would be the obvious course of action. Except there is more to it than just an inanimate shell. Perhaps you should let us in on the secret as well. We have detected a warp in the fabric of reality within the central core of the Colossus. A warp in the fabric of reality? What are you saying? Allow me to illuminate. It appears the giant scrap heap has become an astral gate. An astral gate? I hear a portal to the underworld exists in this land. In the Hazan testing grounds, I believe, though my information is second-hand. Yes, that rent is how Odin entered our world. I would think this gate to be a similar aberration, a link between the world of the avatars and that specific location. Would it then be possible to delay the destruction of the Colossus? It seems we have no choice. Who knows what may happen if we tamper with such unpredictable energies. Excellent. Then Windhurst wholeheartedly agrees to maintain this fascinating rent. Who knows what developments in magical knowledge could be made in this endeavor, and my interest in the astral cadences is as strong as ever. The Empire thanks you. Sandoria also gives her consent. Prince Trion has promised our full cooperation. Oh, Prince Trion has always believed in us. I will take the matter of the Colossus home to Bastok. The President must be consulted. However, I will give Bastok's blessings to your coronation. You hardly require our permission to regain control of your own empire. Dear Volker, the Duchy of Junior agrees on the condition that the Colossus is kept inoperable to ensure the safety of our airships. Of course, we wish to have the full assistance of the Middle Lands in understanding this phenomenon. And now shall finally commence the coronation ceremony. And who shall have the honor of bestowing the crown? Natürlich Alwyb. We are decided. Will you perform this last duty for us, Alwyb? It will be my pleasure. Thank you, Alwyb. Gazzard, the crown, if you please. Gazzard, the crown. My apologies. The crown has been melted down. I needed a pure scintillant ingot. Melted down? Have you lost your mind, man? There were parts that had to be forged. I am sure the Empress will understand. Oof. Might you not be a little more gentle with the recently repaired? Machine! Ah, that was a lovely nap. It's good to see you, Nashmeira. Urhgan! You have earned your pardon, Gazzard. They look as good as new. Wait. We did not give any commands. How is this possible? It's no big deal. It's a very big deal. These automatons were old models. They didn't have the independent functioning of current puppet masters automatons, and were never able to talk without direct manipulations. I took the liberty of installing high-grade memory chips that were recovered from the ruins of Alzadal. As soon as I had completed the repairs and enabled the circuits, they started babbling like a damn head had been broken. Nashmeira, that gaping look is not becoming of a young lady. Shouldn't we be getting on with the ceremony? Of all the irresponsible... Rasfat? Uh-huh. It appears Machine still retains some memories of his first owner. Ah, we had almost forgotten. Alwyb was about to bestow our crown. As you can see, the metal has been put to a more practical use. Alwyb, your blessing will be all the crown will be require. You have our eternal gratitude, Alwyb. As do you all. And now my most trusted subject, Naja Salahim Swan. Your Magnificence, on the occasion of our coronation, we once again officially authorize Salahim Sentinels as a legitimate mercenary company of the Empire. You honor me, your Magnificence. Furthermore, we award your company with 1,000 Imperial Platinum pieces. 1,000 Platinum? Naja, it is thanks to you that the capital still stands at all. Your Magnificence, the mercenaries you have trained, not the least of which is the heroic Alwyb, have faced endless dangers in the protection of Urhgan. I have already commanded my ministers to comply with your request for independence for your home nation of Swar. We trust you will make good use of the coin you received today to ease the poverty of your people. Your generosity is overwhelming, your Magnificence. And finally, we have been saved from the cataclysm of Ragnarok as well as a war between the Middlelands and the Empire. This peace would never have come to pass if not for the courage and actions of Alwyb. We do not know how we may repay such feast of heroism. At the very least, we wish to present you with your choice from among the family's treasure of House Mashab. It would please us for you to have one of these rings. Alwyb, the choice is yours. Schauen wir mal, was haben wir denn da? Nee, der ist nix für mich. Can I see the other rings again? Dann nehmen wir mal den an. Ah, der gefällt mir schon besser. Ist halt alles, was das Gute ist für Assault. Und das ist Ranged. Ja, dann nehmen wir den zweiten. Dann nehmen wir den Ultalamsring. A fine choice, Alwyb. Alwyb, from this day forward we will be focused on learning the mountain of skills required to properly perform the role of Empress. There will be no more time for adventures. But we are glad to have had the opportunity to meet you, Alwyb. We hope you continue to be at Urhgan's champion. And perhaps one day... But no, it cannot be. Farewell, Alwyb. Honored guests, let us show our warmest appreciation for the heroes Nasha, Salahim and Alwyb. Your support for Ayami and Nashi has been invaluable, Alwyb. I thank you on behalf of the Republic of Bastok. Prince Freon sends his regrets at not being able to attend and also is missing the opportunity to fight by your side. And Dr. Shantoto also sends her regards. She says, don't think that fate is done with dealing your cards. Oh ho ho ho. Alwyb, as fellow mercenary, I look forward to sharing the same battlefield with you again sometime, somewhere. Here, take this as well. Was is this? Oh, Imperial, okay. Your continued support for Nashmeira is most welcome. She is the hope for our uncertain future, the true treasure of our Urhgan. Ja, und das war die Krönungszeremonie. Und dann sehen wir uns direkt in der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin, macht's gut.